Hello travelers, Boardman21 here, and today we're going to discuss patch 0.8.3 preview, which dropped today. The forum post will be in the description below, so be sure to check it out there or follow along here as we discuss everything that's coming in 8.3. So to begin with, we're eager to share details about changes and additions coming to Last Epoch in the Sands of Majasa update. Read on to learn more about the upcoming content, improvements, reworks, and quality of life changes coming September 3rd. What to expect. New chapter and continuation of the story of Last Epoch. New Sentinel skills, Necromancer skill updates, skill improvements and overhauls, new Primeless model and armor set, 45 new weapon models, that's a lot, and much, much more. That means that there's going to be more than what we just have inside of this forum post, and some of those extra things that aren't listed here we will discuss and go over. So first off, we got the new chapter, and as you can see here, there's a little GIF that's got some of the new areas. You can see what looks to be like a temple or a palace, a little desert area, and then the last one looks to be a little bit in between, kind of like the merger. Your journey continues in chapter 9, where you will uncover more secrets, visit never-before-seen locations, and will have to fight through new and challenging enemies. There's 15 new locations, 30 plus new enemies, and epic boss battles. That's right, we got some new epic boss battles coming. Can't wait to see the mechanics involved in those, the visuals, maybe even some cinematics. That's what I'm hoping for. Can't wait to see it. As for the 30 plus new enemies, the one where we have the chimerish type thing transforming on death with the snake coming out of its mouth, that's the one I'm most excited for. What the other 29 are, I don't know. Does that one count as 2? Also not sure about that. But if all the enemies are that good, it is going to be a very, very exciting chapter to go through. Next, we got the updated Primalist model and armor sets. In the Sands of Majasa update, the Primalist will be the first character to receive an entirely new model. In addition, we are bringing a new armor set which fits the brutish nature of his character. Now with this, it also says that it will be the first character. Now while it doesn't say that all characters will receive it, it kind of is worded that way. So I'm curious if even the rogue will eventually get a whole new model. But at this point, all we know is the Primalist is, and boy, we know he's gonna look much more brutal than he does now. Sentinel skill updates. Sentinel is getting a wide variety of updates to his arsenal. Many of his skills, such as Warpath, Lunge, Judgment, Erasing Strike, are getting significant improvements or complete overhauls. And we've gone over all of these, both the Warpath and the Lunge ones we've talked about. There hasn't been a teaser of any of the new stuff coming to Erasing Strike or Judgment yet. Perhaps we'll see those in the week between now and when patch notes arrive. But excited for all 4 of these skills. All 4 of them definitely needed it. While there are a couple other skills I'd like to see some changes to as well, I'm glad that these 4 were picked. And then below you can see we got the Void Warpath going on with some echoes. We've got the new Lunge, Void Lunge, and the Physical Fire Lunge going on. And as they say, we've also updated visual effects of many skills, including conversion variants. And that's not just with Lunge, that's going to be with the Warpath you see there and the other skills. It's going to be awesome to see those variants, especially like when you change the element of a skill. Some of them in-game don't actually visually change, and it's like a big letdown because you wanted to see what it looked like. Most skills do, but some don't. But it's really cool that the new updated ones are very, very visually different, so it looks really cool. The Sentinel is also getting 3 new skills, giving him even deeper customization and more ways to play. Skill number 1 is Void Cleave, which is a powerful 2-handed melee attack with a short cooldown and moderate mana cost that hits all enemies in front. You must use a 2-hand in order to use this attack. Next one we got Multi-Strike, which is a 0 mana cost Sentinel melee skill. It has been confirmed that in the passive tree you will get that mana and HP gain when using it, just like you do with Rive, Vengeance, and Smite. Its damage ramps up over time as you use it by creating more and more extra hits to other nearby enemies. Can't wait to play around with that and some of the nodes inside that skill tree. It did look pretty interesting. And no, you are not counting wrong, more is still coming. So yes, there is one more skill that has yet to be shown that will be coming. That's a new skill. And I believe we saw in a teaser in the dev stream there was a it was either a javelin or a spear or something. So I have a feeling a throwing attack is coming for the Sentinel. That's my guess right now. And if there is, pretty excited for that as well. It will be nice to get one more throwing skill into the arsenal, especially for that Paladin and the Forge Guard. Necromancer skill updates. Many Necromancer skills are receiving significant updates to address several issues. One of the main goals is to support the Necromancer style with permanent pets, leading an army of undead monsters to battle and just support it from behind without constantly summoning the army. And of course, we've seen that you can now have permanent raise and a permanent abomination, and that Dreadshade will be getting some changes. We've discussed those before. Controller support improvements. We want to deliver the best possible experience for playing with the controller, and the next patch brings major improvements to controller support. I myself have never played it with a controller. I know some people who have, and lots of people hit me up wondering when more support is coming for it. And that patch is this patch. So September 3rd, it's going to be way more improved to play with a controller. Monolith Improvements. This was one where we thought we were getting some quality of life ones, but it seems to be a bit more than that. Monolith of Fate will also get some major improvements, not minor quality of life things, but major improvements, including balance pass to all spirals and timeline exclusive echo reward types that grant unique or set items of specific types, allowing you to target farm specific uniques. In addition, we have given buffs to many empowered blessings. While we have no additional details on that, that leaves open a wide variety of things. In fact, for me, I'm starting to feel like this specific types and being able to farm specific uniques as a reward, I'm thinking some of the new uniques coming into the game, that's going to be how you get them. But we'll have to wait and see. And a lot of that means that it's going to be RNG based, because you're going to have to do enough echoes to unlock that. So we'll have to wait and see how that plays out. As for the buffs given to many empowered blessings, I am curious how powerful that gets. It doesn't say any new blessings, but it does say buffs to empowered blessings, so I assume that's just existing ones, but again, we'll have to wait and see. New weapons. Several weapon groups are getting a complete rework with new 3D models, 2D art, and powerful implicit affixes to support more variety of builds. You will be able to find 45 new weapons across 4 weapon groups, including one-handed and two-handed axes. Now, the reason that this is surprising to me is because we only know about the axes rework, but it says that 2 other weapon groups will be getting it. Curious what those will be. Will they be blunts? Will they be scepters? We don't know, but I'm excited to find out. Sands of Majas update also brings new unique and set items, balance changes, bug fixes, quality of life changes, performance improvements, new music, and so much more. As always, we greatly appreciate the community for the continued support and engagement. We would not have been here without you. And if you'd like to join the community, at the bottom there is a link. Now, some things that were not mentioned. The unique idols are coming. All the uniques, the 25 plus uniques that they said were coming in the next patch, they are indeed coming, even though it didn't show the examples or give the link inside of this. And the other thing, the static orb rework, where static orb is getting its whole new rework, that is also coming. So all of those are still here, they just weren't in this patch preview, but I guarantee we'll see all of that in the patch notes. Alright, what are you most excited for this next patch? My most exciting thing, Chapter 9, hands down. Can't wait to get into the story. Can't wait to take on some of the new enemies, and of course, those new boss fights. It's always exciting when you have a new boss fight for the first time. Can't wait to take those on as well. But a close second is some of those new uniques. Can't wait to get my hands on those as well. Go ahead and let me know in the comments below what your favorite thing coming is, and we'll discuss it. As always, stay safe, travelers, and have a good day.